Hello everybody, welcome to my Crafter's Cove. Thank you for coming back. I am so glad you joined me here today, and I want to personally thank my subscribers. I just really appreciate you. It's so nice to know that there are people out there that are watching, and I'm looking forward to communicating with you through the comments. And if you have any ideas about what you like to see, please let me know. So if you saw my short, I had a whole bunch of very cute little pieces, and they were kind of all piled together, something like that. And I want to show you what we're going to make with these today. Look at how cute. So there it is. This is a hidden paper clip. Okay, it's got a pocket there. It's got two pockets, or a pocket on the side, so it's got two pockets on the front. Cute little butterfly. It's got two pockets on the back here, and I forgot to put something in my little back pocket there for you. I'll just show you. And this guy can go in here, and then we can decorate the back pockets. But we're going to put this together. I got a couple of them left, and I thought it would be fun if we could put these together. This is from a kit from Serenity Paperie. She's on Etsy, and I will remember to put a link for this kit. It's just so cute. Let me see if I can find something real quick too. Yeah. So this, I'll show you what it looks like when you put it either on your junk journal, or you might want it just to be on a little piece of paper. Doesn't even have to be a junk journal. It could be on your folder. And it's just the cutest thing. And what a sweet gift this makes, right? How about this kind of thing? And you put your little gift card right inside there, or your little note and a gift card, or even some little money, like a little money clip. But it's actually a hidden paper clip. You can use it for any way you want. A lot of people use these in junk journals simply because when you place it over the top of a page and you go to the back, you've got something very cute on both sides. So without further ado, let's get started making these. Okay, so I will say that she did an amazing job at with getting us some directions and instructions. So I'm happy to say that we'll be using those along the way. The one thing you should know is that when you get this kit, it is a PDF. It is not a zip, and a PDF is fine. But I had to import this into InkSpot, and so that I could upload it into my Cricut, because I do not have fussy cut techniques down pat. I'm learning and getting better all the time, but it's just nice that when you have these tinier pieces that that you have a cutting machine if you need one. And I'm one of those that needs one occasionally, so that's what I did for that. If you don't need that, and if it doesn't matter, that's great, because most everything I cut out by hand, and I just printed it up on the printer and then cut them out. So okay, so basically what is done is this. I am going to score along the lines so that we can fold nice and easy. I'm also going to ink, and depending on how long this goes, because I don't want it to be too long for you, we'll either do one or two. And I'll just show you a picture of the three completed. So there's little fold lines right here and right here. So I'm going to score on those lines, and then I'll just set this aside real quick because we're going to score the other one. But I want to show you, I'm going to go ahead and corner round as well, because I like that look. But again, if you don't want to do that, you certainly don't have to. I did print on both sides of my paper. I used a real neutral color on the back side there, and I did that on all of them. So this is how basically how this is going to come together. You're going to just go along those score lines, and then you're going to, I like to make sure it looks even on both sides, and this does. And then we'll just ink this real quick. Okay. This is such a cute set, you guys. I love sunflowers. I love bees. So it was a no-brainer for me to get a kit that has both of these in it. All right. I hope you're having a good day. All right, so that's going to come, and it's going to come together just like that. And you see that she has a little paper clip showing you. Now, this is a large paper clip. You can use this, I think. We may use this one, or we may use the size that we had before, which is this size. And that's fine. Now, before we get too carried away here, we're gonna glue these the bottom here right along the edge. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I'm going to come along the edge if it's not too plugged up. Might be a little plugged up. Just a minute. I had just filled it, and sometimes it'll get a little plugged. So we'll see if we can get it working. Oh, there it is. There it is. And the smaller the bead, of course, guys, the more space you'll have in a pocket. Now, this isn't going to be a pocket. This is just going to be part of the base. All right. So there's that part already complete. I still see it kind of trying to pull a little bit one way. So now, if that doesn't bother anybody, don't worry about it. I'm just one of those that likes to do that. Okay. So there's that. And I think what we're going to do is set that aside for a minute. Now, the other thing that I did with this first one I did, this second piece here, they have all these gussets. And for that, I am going to leave those flaps on there, but I think for these little pockets in front, I'll probably take the gusset off, and we'll see how that works. I like my tags and my little ephemera to kind of go in there and not slip in and out too easily. So I think if I make that a little tighter, maybe that'll work better. So I'm going to try that on this next one. But we have this one for now. So I am just going to start scoring along lines here. And we'll get this moving along as quick as we can. This one, I think I can move it all the way through, which will help. And then this is the last one. Oh, whoa. My scoreboard has a cutter and a scorer. And if I accidentally use the cutter instead of the scorer, well, you know how that's going to go. Okay, so you fold your little flaps in like that. I can't believe we're at the end of July already. Are you surprised? I kind of am. I'm like, wow, is that we really? I have 2 more scores to do. I'm going to score right here and score right here. Now, do you have to do that? No. I just do it because it's easier for me to fold, and I'm trying to keep my folds and my edges pretty straight. And if I have a score line to go with, that helps me. So, like I say, if you don't want to do that, you sure don't have to. Okay. All right. I caught the edge on that one, but I think we're going to be okay. All right. So there's that. There's that. And this. Okay. All right. So this is going to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue these 2 edges right here up like that. And then we're going to go like this. And these guys are going to come this way. Just like that. Okay. And then use your little bone folder or whatever you have that you use as a bone folder. And then this final piece is going to go like this. Like that. And we're just going to fold it all down. And we're going to fold that over. I like to fold these like so first and get them creased. And then do it again on here. And then we know that it's going to come together here. Like that. So, all right. Let's do our little pieces. She put so many little pieces in this to add to the cuteness of your designs here. It was just really fun to put it together, and I think you'll enjoy putting it together too. And we're gonna make sure that's nice. I think I will go ahead and just ink through this real quick. Is that, and I want to do this little piece here. All right, so let's glue this guy, make sure he comes up nice and even. And this, believe it or not, is going to go over the top of the other piece. Now, I will say this. My cardstock that I'm using on this is a little heavy. I think if I was going to do this again, I'd definitely do it on a little bit lighter weight cardstock. But this was what I had. This was what was in the machine. So, this is what we got. Now, I'm going to add a dab of glue right here where my scorer lifted that up. That way, let's hold that in place for a minute, and that'll be that. Okay. All right, so there is that. Now, where's our other little piece? So this is the front, this is the back, this is the front here, right here, and that's going to be the back. And we're going to go like so, and we are going to glue these in place. So cute. All right, so, and then that will cover our paper clip, and there's the hidden paper clip, so that's awesome. All right, so I just go ahead and I just glue down. Oh, if I can get my glue to come out again, I will. I'm having glue issues today. I want to, oh my goodness. What in the world? What in the world? Just a minute, guys. I've got one more challenge here. I think this should do it, but if this doesn't, then I will, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna just do a little heat on it. Sometimes if I heat it up a little bit, that will open that back up, and hopefully, oh man, guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Okay, wow. All right, well, glue issues for sure. Glue issues. Let's see. I bet you guys never have any issues with your glues and stuff, right? It always works out just perfect for you. I don't know. I wonder about it sometimes. If we can't get this working, we'll start over. so you don't have to be watching me work through my glue things here. All right, there's that. Now I'm going to try to get this as centered as possible on this. I'm going to press that puppy down. Make sure it's where I want it to be. Okay. Then I go to the back side and do the exact same thing, hopefully not with as much trouble with my glue. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to make sure that I'm at least straight in line. I don't mind having a little extra on this over here. I'm going to hold that for a minute because those are pretty thick pieces of yeah, paper. All right. And I just noticed that this didn't get, don't worry, sometimes if you're inking and you don't get to it, you just put it on after. I'm going to still hold it for just a second. Anyway, so that's the base. That's the base. That's what the front's going to look like. That's what the back's going to look like. And then from this point, we're going to take the little pockets. These little pockets. This pocket's going to be on front, and one's going to be on the front, and one's going to be on the back. Let's see. I think these are the, yep. These are the taller ones for the back. Now, for these, I am going to cut these little gussets off. I'm not going to worry about folding those. I'm just going to cut them. We'll cut and ink. My scissor got glue on it because when I was trying to open my glue thing, it got glue on the ends. Never use your sewing scissors in the craft room, right, guys? Always use craft scissors, otherwise you will be very unhappy. Very, very unhappy. All right. There. All right, those are all cut. And I'm going to ink them. Boop, boop, boop. All right, there's that. Now, this is the front, and this is going to be the smaller pocket. So I'm going to put that right about there. There we go. I'm going to put that in place. Hang on to that. Already looks super cute. This will be on my back pocket. There we go. I'm excited. Today's July 31st, and tomorrow the new kit for Pink Monarch print subscriptions come out. So I'm very excited to see what that's going to look like. Okay, so there's that. Now we will go ahead and decorate. I think I'm going to use this guy. There's a honey thing. Let's see. Oh, let's use one of these maybe little circles. You know, this little beehive. It's cute, right? So I could go like that. Go just like that on there. That'd be cute. So I'm going to do the beehive first, I think. We'll do our flowers. That. And then I'm going to take my little butterfly. Right? It's going to go on there. I think that's so cute to have a little butterfly in the kind of a three-dimensional look there. So I'm going to just set that down there for a minute. And while that is drying, the sides we can lift. Okay, while that, because I just glued down the center of that. While that is drying, I'm going to pick one of these guys, Be Sweet or Sunflower Honey. I think we'll just do the Be Sweet one. He goes in our back pocket, like that. Very, very cute. Okay, and then we need, like maybe we'll do the Queen Bee. And how about this very cute little postcard? We'll put that in the side, like that. Now I got two pieces in there, and then I just need, I'm gonna put my tag, and I think we'll use this little tag. So I'm gonna punch a little hole in that with my crocodile. I need to try to make sure at least that I'm fairly centered here. I'm going to grab a grommet. Okay, get that in place. So that's what our little tag is looking like so far. I've got some kind of, I thought this would be fun. It's kind of a little gold glitter, and I thought that'd be fun to put on there with one of them. And I have some black crinkle satin. I got that off of Etsy as well. So we're gonna fold that tiny, hopefully, and get that tucked through there. I know I'm not real fancy, guys. I haven't, like I said in my previous videos, I'm pretty new at this, very new actually. I do enjoy it, and I do create some of these items for my booth. I have a little booth down at a little flea market called Prattville Pickers. And it's not very big, and my husband refurbishes furniture, and I do the other little doodads and knickknacks and things, which is super fun for me to do. And we just put our things in our little booth and continue doing what we like to do, which is create. And the thing is, you know, we're both retired, but you need to do something. You need to keep busy, right? So that's what we decided to do, is to keep busy that way. So let's see. That is my little story. And I thought it'd be fun to start doing some of this online so that the people in my area, I'll need to work on this a little bit. There's a way to do this, and it's going to be a little cuter. For some reason this guy is sitting funny up front, so we'll put that on later, and we'll put it on now, but we'll do it differently. Let me see if I can do this differently. I'm not sure if this will work. This happens to me quite often, guys, when I'm doing stuff. I try something and I think, oh, I like that, and then I think, I don't really like that. I change my mind quite often. I don't know if you do. Do you, when you're crafting, do you change your mind quite often and think, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. So that's not even better. Look at that. That's funny to me. You guys, I swear. You know, that is funny. Well, that's what part of crafting is, right, guys? Hopefully it's making you laugh a little bit and you're having a good time with it, because if you're not, then there's really no point in doing it. It should be something that brings you joy, and that you have some fun with, you know. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So, we're going to do this. We're starting over, people. We're starting over. I'm going to grab both pieces. I'm going to twist them just a little bit. Twisting just a little bit. And then I'm going to shove it through the grommet, because it's a pretty good size grommet. And I'm going to pull them both through just like that. If it doesn't work this time, guys, then it might be that gold trimmy looking stuff is just not right for this. And that could be what's going to come out of this. And I'm all right with that too. I mean, I thought it would look pretty because it has a little tiny bit of sparkle. And I do like a little sparkle. And if you're like me, and the person you're watching is like struggling through things like this, you just zip the video ahead, people. Just zip it ahead. It's okay. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I totally understand. I mean, I'm not doing this so that, and I may edit this out. Who knows? Who knows? I'll get my editing down right. I may have to edit. All right. All right. Yay. I'm much happier with that. So I ended up twisting and putting it through. There we go. And there, finally, it is time to stick our tag in the pocket. And as you can see from my last one, this fits snugger. And I like a little bit snugger fit like that. All right, so there's that. Then on the back side, we already added one thing into that pocket. We could put a little bingo tag in there too. That'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it? And then there's this little guy, which is just super cute. Look at that bee. Okay, like a little stamp. I'll stick that in there, put it as far down as I want, and I'll grab my little bee kind, and you know what, if I need some of these for the other, then I'll come get them. All right, so there's that. And on we got another pretty flower, but I think what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? I think I like this little nectar collector. That is super cute. Nectar collector. And then I can just slide a little butterfly right up like this. It doesn't have to be, is there another color? Oh yeah, there is. We could do a different color. That'd be pretty on the back, don't you think? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do nectar collector on the back. You don't even have to put anything back there, but it's just fun to use the cuteness that they have. All right, there's that. And I'm just gonna pretty much glue this down. I'm not gonna bend it up like we did the front side. All right, oop, hopefully okay. So there you have this one. What do you think? It's got little pockets. Look at all this extra stuff though. I probably will use some of that. This is cute. See the little bee? We could put that down at the bottom. What do you think? What do you think? We put like a little belly or a little band at the bottom like that. Let me see if I like that. It's pretty cute. Or we can stick it inside a pocket so it's got a little extra. There we go. Look at that. Super cute. You can make it a little smaller, I suppose. Just have a little bee sticking out like that. Little bee. Very cute. Very cute. So there's that. Okay. So there's one and two. Okay. Boop. And we can probably decorate the back of that one too. Okay. So do you want to do another one? I'm not sure how much time I've taken of yours. Let me look and see, because I don't want you to feel like you have to continue, right? So just a moment. Let me look. Oh yeah, this is good. All right, guys, I am going to call it at that because I do not want to make another hour-long one for you. I just want to try to do a half hour. I want to show you the instructions that came with this. These are the instructions. Shows you how to put together the front and the back, and then how to kind of decorate if you want to. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and make this last one up. And then I'm going to put a picture, I'll post a picture in our community page. And we'll just enjoy. So this is Serendipity Paperie. And I'm going to put a link in the description to this kit so that you can take advantage of it if you want to. It is not something that's monetized, obviously. I don't have that, and I probably won't get that, but I just wanted to let you know that that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so God bless you all. If you spent some time with me today, I thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed afternoon, and I hope this was a little bit of fun for you. All right, thank you. Have a great day.